This is Ryan Watches a Movie, where we get our friend Ryan to watch a movie and tell us what he thought.
Going balls out in the lumberyard, watching the Grunion from Magi. Little kids got naked and had lots of sex. Don't even waste your time.
Hello, and welcome to Ryan Watches a Movie. This is episode number 80. My name is Adam. Today we're joined by Kevin. How are you, Kevin? That's kind of how I'm feeling at this point.
Ryan, it's rainy here.
It's rainy here too.
Yeah, it's just bad.
Ryan, how you doing?
I'm alright. I fucking hate Microsoft Xbox.
Yeah, Ryan and I have been having a hell of a time getting copies of Payday 2, and I'm sure that many of you out there listening were also having the same difficulties. What movie did we have you watch this week?
Autoerotica.
No,
I'm sorry. Autoerotic.
Starting off
Sorry,
good.
I'm thinking of the actual word.
Okay. Autoerotic. This came out in 2011. This is directed by Joe Swanberg and Adam Wingard. Picked this in honor of Drinking Buddies and You're Next coming out this week.
Ooh.
Yeah, one's directed by Adam Wingard, one's directed by Joe Swanberg. How about that?
Unbelievable.
And on top of that, this is how many connections this movie has.
Oh my god, lay it on me.
This film stars Amy Seimetz, who's in You're Next.
Ooh.
Okay. It was co-written by Simon Barrett, who co-wrote You're Next.
Wow.
Of course, Joe Swanberg stars in You're Next, and he directed Drinking Buddies.
Wow.
So there's just crazy numbers of connections going on with this movie this week.
It's too many.
Also, Caitlin
Shield is also in Your Next and in Autoerotic.
Yep, same with Ty West.
Unbelievable. Jasper Justice Lee doing the music again.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Unbelievable.
So, in addition to the names we already mentioned, there's a bunch of other people in this. I don't know if I said that Adam Wingard is actually stars in this as well, but he's in it. Lane Hughes, who is also in You're Next, is in this.
My goodness. Is this just Your Next?
I know. But anyway, Ryan, I do have a synopsis here. I don't have a trailer because there is a good bit of dialogue, but it's pretty sparse, so I didn't think it was necessary. The synopsis says, follow 4 interconnected Chicago couples as they explore the boundaries of self-pleasure and sexual exploration. Ryan, what did you think of Autoerotic?
It was softcore porn.
It was a softcore porn.
Yeah.
Like
you just said, it takes place in Chicago. There's 4 couples that the story kinda intertwines with. One leads to another, and it very greatly confused me, like a lot. All I remember seeing is sex, and I really thought this was like actual porno without any like explicit material.
It's pretty explicit for not being a porno.
Yeah, but I mean not full-on porn explicit.
No, there was no, like, ejaculating on people's backs.
Yeah.
You could see. This isn't Ken Park.
Darn.
Oh, God.
Well, I mean, did you find it funny? I mean, it is
some parts of it made me laugh maybe I just didn't fully understand it. And that's why I didn't laugh that much. But I laughed like maybe, I don't know exactly how many times, but I laughed.
You don't keep track?
For a quarter of the movie total. And the other parts I was like, what's happening?
Now, you say you were confused. What was confusing? The fact that the people were interconnected with each other?
It sort of seems like it would be straightforward, though. Is it not straightforward?
Like this person, like it follows this couple, and then like the boyfriend of this couple is friends with this other guy, and then we follow them, and It's pretty straightforward.
I'm just
I mean, I guess maybe it could be confusing because there are a number of characters that it follows.
And none of them are named. None of the characters at all have names.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they don't. Yeah, they don't
can-
address each other by name.
Gotcha.
That confused me.
What was your favorite segment? Like which story?
They were kind of made me feel uncomfortable. At certain points, I was just like, what's happening?
Yeah, it definitely isn't the. It's definitely not the comfortable kind of sex.
I mean, I guess the two girls were kind of funny, but like I said, it was all just really weird.
Weird how?
Like
Expound on that a
weird,
little bit.
like I'm not used to having these conversations with people.
Well, you're having it right now, buddy.
No, with you guys. I'm not used to having conversations that these people had. So that's why it was weird to me. Because they're just openly talking about sex and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
And it was just not the normal thing.
Did it make you uncomfortable?
It did.
It did?
Yes.
I think it was. Maybe I'm completely wrong, but I think that it was Ty West's character. He was the one that took ate a whole bottle of penis enlargement pills.
That made me laugh.
And
Did he die?
No, he didn't. He didn't die, but I think
And
wasn't
when
the girl frightened of him? She ran out of the room.
Yes. He started screaming and then ran out.
I would imagine that would kill you.
Yeah, probably. And then the thing I've noticed a lot about Joe Swanberg and Adam Weingard's movies is that the male characters are always such fucking douchebags. Except for drinking buddies.
I wonder if they do that on purpose. Do they make them douchebags, or do they think that they're actually cool characters?
I don't know. They're always assholes. Like Adam Weingard's character in this, he's just such a sleazebag, and that was the one, Ryan, where his ex-girlfriend went over to his house to try to get him to erase the sex tape.
That was that's what I'm talking about. It's weird.
But that scene was really funny when he was naked and he comes out and he's just wearing a towel and she's sitting on his bed and he's just standing there with his crotch in her face.
And he's like, should I go get dressed or should I not? And she's like, yeah, I think you should go get dressed. And then they're breaking up and...
Well, they've already been broken up for a while at this
point. Well,
point.
yeah, it's like the final closure item. And he's like, I need to mix these three, and you have to send this, and it'll make a mold of your vagina.
Yeah, that was what he did. He goes, okay, I'll delete the sex tape if you sit on this thing and create a mold of your vagina.
Yeah, that sounds normal.
And then she did it, and then she's like, never call me or see me ever again.
Wow.
Yeah. It was kind of a take on modern sex. Like the one guy, I think the one guy's addicted to porn or something, right?
Which one?
No, maybe not. Maybe I'm just. It's been a while.
You just figure nowadays that would be in there.
Probably. Maybe that was another Swanberg movie. It might have been LOL that was the case. I don't remember. That's a different LOL that I'm referring to, not the Miley Cyrus one.
No, I like to think of Joe Swanberg directing a Miley Cyrus movie.
This got on Rotten Tomatoes. This was Joe Swanberg's lowest rated movie with a 25%. However, there was only 8 reviews counted, and some of his movies don't even have scores on Rotten Tomatoes. I think just because he pushes out movies.
Yeah, I doubt people even know that they exist. He's putting out too many.
Well,
Especially, what was it? 2010, he put out 7?
Yeah. I mean, he's like a machine. He just craps out these movies and some of them are good.
Some of them. But at the
Like,
same time, he could use a little bit of, put some time into him. A little bit here.
I really liked LOL. I thought that was good. I didn't see, or did I see Hannah See, the problem with his movies is they all kind of blend together.
Yeah.
I didn't see Hannah Takes the Stairs. That's one that I'd like to see.
I saw Uncle Kent.
I saw Uncle Kent as well.
Ugh.
I didn't like that very much. There was a lot of sex in that one, wasn't there?
Yeah, there was that. I would really like to see Ryan watch that portion where Kent talks about like how he shows that woman how he masturbates.
Oh yeah.
See, and to me, like stuff like the mold of the vagina. How do you have enough balls to ask your ex-girlfriend for that favor?
Because he has leverage. That's why.
Yeah, because he has leverage and he's a sleaze. He's a sleaze bag.
And apparently she doesn't make great decisions. So
No,
perfect storm.
She was like getting married, and she molds her vagina for him. It's kind of weird.
It's still better than having a sex tape that could be released out into the world.
Sure.
Because at least with the vagina mold, you can't prove that it was you. Well, I think that this is probably only the second, maybe, movie that we've had you watch that would be considered mumblecore.
So are you a huge fan of the mumblecore?
You're gonna have to explain to me what mumblecore is.
The other one that we had you watch was Baghead, way back. And did you see the movie Cyrus, the one with Jonah Hill?
Yeah.
That might be considered mumblecore. I don't know. I don't particularly like to label that, but I've read interviews with Joe Swanberg. He seems to really like own the name. Like, I think that he doesn't mind it, but I know that the Duplass brothers aren't too into being categorized as that.
Now,
they make me laugh. They're very awkward. That's why, like drinking buddies.
Yeah, I don't like drinking buddies. I don't know if that would be considered mumblecore either. Like, I guess it would.
No,
maybe.
No, that would not be.
You don't think so?
No, I mean it's characterized like no production value or really really low budget production value, just actors that are non-professionals and that like natural sparse dialogue, which to me is American natural dialogue where everything's just like and they sort of sound like they're completely idiotic.
Right, exactly. Where I think a lot of them are not very heavily scripted. There's a lot of ad-libbing or there's no script at all, and just everything feels very natural.
Yeah, sparse dialogue from indifferent actors, really. They couldn't care
and a lot of conversations that don't really have any merit to the film itself, just normal small talk and stuff like that. Like Nights and Weekends, I think, which is another Swanberg movie, is probably a good example of that, where it's just about a couple. It's like it's him and Greta Gerwig.
If what you're just describes all mumblecore, then no, I don't like it.
You don't like it?
I don't like the acting. Irritates me.
I like it. I like the natural sounding conversations.
I think it's okay, but there are portions where it's just too fucking much. Like Your Sister's Sister, which isn't really a mumblecore, but the dialogue in that film, I can't connect to those people. They fucking irritate the shit out of me.
Well, I would say that one of your favorite movies of last year is mumblecore, The Color Wheel.
Yeah, but they spoke a little more intelligently.
Yeah, but I would still call that I would still call that mumblecore.
Yeah, it'd probably be on like the outskirts of mumblecore.
Caitlin Shell was in it.
Indeed. For a very small amount of time, though.
I don't even remember her in that, actually.
She was his girlfriend, I think, like ex-girlfriend or something like that.
Oh, maybe. Yeah.
Like they were breaking up at the time or whatever.
I want to see that again.
That movie was great.
I don't know. What do you think about now that Drinking Buddies has hit and has definitely been his like most mainstream commercial film? What do you think as far as what he's gonna be doing? Do you think he's gonna stay at that level, or do you think he's gonna like go back and make a bunch of smaller movies? Or
I think he'll stay at that level and make the smaller movies in between.
yeah, that's
So
kind
just, you know,
well, I mean,
he'll shoot them out real quick.
yeah, he's kind of already doing that, really, I guess.
Yeah.
Because
But
he's doing a lot of acting too.
the Drinking Buddies is that showed you right there that he just needs a little more money for production value, some better actors, and just or maybe just a tighter script, really. But well, no, never mind, because a lot of it is improvised. Yeah. Well, it could be. I think he really benefits from collaboration. Like every film that I've seen that's just really just him is a lot to be desired.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think you'll find anybody. There is a really cool Joe Swanberg box set that's out there. I don't know if you've seen that, but it has like the DVDs. It has like the vinyl of the soundtracks. I think Factory 25's putting it out.
Nice.
And it looks really cool. It's not all of his movies, which prevents me from getting it, but it's
Silver Bullets, Art History, The Zone. That's it. Just three of them?
Yeah, exactly.
All right.
Those are three that I never even saw, so.
Okay.
Maybe we should talk about Adam Wingard as well, just because it was co-directed by them. I feel like we've been hanging on Swanberg a little bit. I don't know who directed with like which segment in this, but Adam Wingard has Your Next coming out. Ryan, are you excited for Your Next?
I'm kind of tired of seeing the commercial, but at first, it looks pretty good from what I see. So yes.
Yeah, I heard a lot of really good things about it. I'm pretty excited to see it. You know, Your Next was made in 2011, and it took him forever to get that movie out. And he's actually filming a new movie called The Guest, which I think is written by Simon Barrett as well.
Correct.
That looks like it's going to be pretty cool. I saw a poster for it, and I saw a couple stills. That's a horror movie. I guess Adam Wingard mostly deals with horror movies. He did A Horrible Way to Die, which I liked for the most part, but it has this really weird camera style to it that most people will probably hate.
I'll have to check it out because I loved them in VHS too. Loved them. It's fucking amazing.
He also directed a segment in ABCs of Death, which
I'm sure that was amazing.
It was all right. I mean, he had the letter Q, so I mean, what can you do with that? And the segment that he did was pretty funny. Q is for quack.
Was it a killer duck?
No. What they decided to do was they were like, oh man, what are we gonna do? Like, let's do like Q is for quack, and let's just shock everybody by killing a real duck on camera. So they take this duck out into the desert in a cage, and they're gonna shoot it, but bad things happen.
Oh,
it's pretty good. Ryan, any other thoughts on Autoerotic?
I would say if you're looking to be constantly entertained, this is not for you.
So you're saying you weren't constantly entertained?
And I think you have to watch it multiple times to understand it all.
I think it's only an hour and 12 minutes, so it's pretty breezy.
So you can watch it like 3 times in a row, one day.
Yeah, there you go.
Banging out before lunch.
Not sure if you'd really want to do that, but hey.
Yeah,
whatever.
do it.
Whatever. All right, well let's go ahead and give you your drum roll. Ryan, what do you give Autoerotic?
5.
5 out of 10.
That's surprising.
Not too bad.
I thought it was going to be lower, judging from what you were saying.
Kind of did too.
Now,
I was, like I said, I was entertained, not constantly entertained.
And normally you love these kinds of movies about sex.
This one was just a bit too frank for you, huh?
Bit too real.
Yeah.
You like the
Too real
sex
world.
comedies that are like goofball, not realistic.
Yes.
Oh.
Because I feel like having most of the conversations in this, they're
Made you uncomfortable.
like in real life, that would just be weird. But maybe it's because I haven't had them in real life, or you know.
You telling me you don't sit around and have sex discussions?
I
Like-
try not to.
Like book club style? Just
Book club stuff.
No,
keeping it
we don't
real
have
about
a,
sex.
we don't have a once a week meeting.
Well, now you like girls a lot, and that's
Yeah.
kind of similar. That deals with kind of real world sex situations, and
But
it's
that
very
makes
awkward.
me laugh a lot, like a whole lot.
He's saying like a whole lot.
A whole lot.
And
Autoerotic
And-
is just a little
and Brian Williams' daughter is not bad to look at.
That's why you like it, because you like the chicks in it.
bit. Shit.
No, it's for
Not
Just Brian Williams' daughter. That's it. Everyone else can go to hell.
That main girl, she's really funny.
The main
And
girl, Lena
they-
Dunham, the creator and writer of the show.
And the English girl, she's pretty funny too.
I can't remember her name. Yeah, now you did watch Tiny Furniture on my recommendation. What did you think of that?
It's alright. It was the same, basically.
Yeah.
It was like an hour and whatever minute long episode of Girls.
Yeah. A
With
lot of the same actors are in it as well. All right. Well, I think that's a good place to end it. Any final thoughts about Autoerotic?
no, not really.
All right.
Strong recommendation.
All right. Well, for all the latest film news and reviews, visit us at filmpulse.net. Send us an email at feedback@filmpulse.net. Follow us on Twitter at filmpulse.net, and be sure to rate us on iTunes. We appreciate that very much. For filmpulse.net, my name is Adam,
All right, Kevin.
Oh my.
and we will see you on Monday.
Sure, I'll look.
The lonely neighbor invited him for pies. Soon he was between her thighs, well in search of him. His lover barged right in, a Colt 45, cold on them riding.
Lovers in the dust, lovers in the dust, dancing in decay, dancing in decay. Lovers in the dust, lovers in the dust, lovers in the dust, dancing in decay.
I tried. What
Oh,
I
no, it
did.
made it better. It made it better that you tried to do something and it didn't work.
What I wanted to do didn't work out.